why you are not asking questions, why you are not developing questions, why you are not interpreting what has been communicated to you during a process where you are the person who's supposed to do a specific work assignment or whatever, why you are not asking questions when during the process of assignment, during the process of your work, during the process of your job, why you are not doing it. So that's another problem which I see, repeatedly with many of the youngsters, many of the, mainly the Indian BTech students. There are many, not all, who are doing internship under me or approaching with me or talking with me, right? So one of the key things during the internship which I found, they're not asking questions. What that means is, like, it's not. I'm not saying like it's not. It's not they are doing just on day one. Even on day 10, they always say yes. When you are saying yes, my interpretation is you understood what you're supposed to do, right? And sometimes you just go silent. And I have really worked hard, reviewed everything, structured so you can have a better learning. You are doing the right project. You may be doing internship with me, or you're working as a just starting point you have on GetPost Labs, right? So please ask questions. Please ask something. Please speak out something. I totally understand. And if you worry, no, I cannot ask from him because he may judge me. Go to the AI tutor. Go to the ChatGPT. I reviewed all kind of AI tools. I believe the ChatGPT 5.2 model, the paid edition, his AI voice agent is best. Talk with him. Talk with him as you are talking with someone, right? But again, you may have problems, like how to ask the question, right? Whenever you start, you need to ask questions. If you are not asking the questions, you are not really participating the work we are doing, right? So this is the same thing. Whatever the work you are going to do, any job you are going to do, you must have, a critical mindset. What that meaning is critical mindset. Because when a work is given to you, like it may have research involved, it may have study involved, it may have experiment involved, it may have delivery involved, right? It may have customers involved. If you are working for someone, right, it is a business, correct? So if you go to a specific restaurant, even you order a food, right, they need to follow all specific steps, correct? Otherwise, if you somebody write bad response on Google reviews, it's not good for him. You expect everything from a normal restaurant. Even you buy a small thing, right? You want that everybody should follow exact, very quality process. So same expected from you. Once you on board on the GetPost Labs internship program, once you any reason communicating with me or anyone from GetPost Labs and doing your internship, right? It is really expected. Understand what the work assigned to you. Quickly ask questions and don't start the work until unless you don't understand. If you do something, go to your way with your assumptions. You need to do a clear judgment. Your judgment should be very clear. You need to judge. If you have issues on your judgment, feel free type on email and ask questions. That's the key thing you have to do. And anywhere you go, you need to clearly understand, right? You can't pick up any train which is going to anywhere and sit. You need to make sure, even in any railway station, to understand, is this the train going to this specific direction, right? Before you travel, you do all of your homework. You know what's the timing of the train, when it will be reaching, you inform to someone, like I would be arriving at that specific time and I would be reaching at that specific time on the pathway. This is what I am, something like that, right? So you need to be communicating during the process of internship. Not means it should be a standard habit all across. That how I should. I always advise whatever the work you do, how you do, wherever you do, to make sure you are communicating well, keeping other person involved. Because I'm damn sure whatever the work you would be doing now onwards, you won't be doing something like in any office you work. There would be somebody sitting in Philippines, somebody sitting in Shanghai, China, somebody sitting in California, somebody sitting in Brazil, somebody sitting in Tel Aviv. So it's not something like that all people are sitting together and doing their job. You really need to communicate. Even if you are in India, somebody sitting in Bangalore, somebody sitting in Calcutta. So there would be an environment, even you are in the office, it is still remote in connection of when you connect with another branch office. Correct? So you need to make sure when you are working on something, how you are keeping informed somebody else what you are doing. Correct? Because most of the work involves teamwork. Teamwork. If you go to a specific restaurant, there's a teamwork. There's someone who picks the order. There is someone process the order. There is someone who forward that order to the kitchen. And inside the kitchen, there is a coordination between chefs who coordinate how to cook, how to prioritize the order. So there's a whole chain of process which works, correct? So that means a teamwork. So if the communication is strong, things happen better. So my suggestion is whenever you do the work, whatever the work you do, in any situation, keep whoever the party involved informed. Correct? Thank you. And we'll keep talking on the additional topics. And thanks for asking this question. Thank you.